We were just taking care of a little bit of stuff behind the scenes. The countdown's going, and they're off! So, first things first, this story starts like all good stories in Series Station. Actually, wait, no, that's not how all good stories start, but that's okay, that's how Super Metroid starts, and we're just kind of used to it. It's pretty straightforward, just to have to go through these tunnels as fast as possible. You're going to be seeing them jump and use your diagonal aiming to stop on a dime instead of kind of have that slow momentum thing. Because if you run into the door, it's a little bit slower. Super Metroid is a game of very, very fine optimizations, and you're going to be seeing all of them do as many as they can. And first things first, hey, it's Ridley! And you can actually beat him if you hit him 100 times, but that takes forever, so they're just going to drop to under 30 health, which forces them to leave, and they can start Series Escape. Now, you might remember this part from playing it casually, but it's actually a bit harder than it looks to go fast. Again, they don't want to be bonking on any doors, and they have to worry about things like steam vents and things falling from the ceiling, and then the entire room just rocking back and forth in the last room. Ooh, seeing French Lightning get hit by a little bit of that steam. Same with MarioMayhem, but they're making it through all right. Got tiles falling from the ceiling. French Lightning first to make it into the slanting room. Followed by MarioMayhem and Makotroid, almost exactly the same, and all of them making it out here in relatively good time. Low to mid-40s is pretty solid for a race, absolutely. Whoops, looks like we may have had an oopsie on MarioMayhem's stream with his timer there. So we're just going to have to play it by ear. Thankfully, they're all running in SRL chat, so we have an official timer going. And here we are, the planet Zebes. It's kind of funny that the clouds are orange because they look kind of gray once you land. Eh, whatever, I'm not going to judge. Alright, and the movement text doesn't stop now. You're going to be seeing them all pump their arms. Thank you, French Lightning. I thought you were going to make me look bad. That moves Samus forward extra frames while she runs, giving you just a little bit of extra movement. Like I said, little things make a world of difference. And French Lightning showing off Moonfall in the parlor. That's a bit of a fancy trick, showing off the more famous Moonfall here through the climb, although going down. We're probably going to see at least one other person try it, I figure. Oh! Looks like MarioMayhem and Makotroid just doing it the classic way. Oh! Amber, she's showing off that spicy tech. Look at that Moonfall. Ooh, unfortunately, going through old terrain is always a little bit tricky. Gotta do very small, tight jumps and run from the one end of the platform to the other in order to not fall in those pits. Again, even from the get-go, the movement in this game is real tough. But all of them heading on down into Blue Brinstar now. Morph Ball, first item. Man, is this seed even randomized? Obligatory randomizer joke. Okay, that's it. I got it out of my system. Let's talk about Super Metroid. So, this is an any % tournament. So, they will obviously be getting only exactly as much as they need to finish the game comfortably. Now, you might see them grab a few extra E-tanks or ammunition compared to what you might be used to from the tippy-top tier runs, but that's very much depends on runner comfort. Wow, French Lightning already making his way back up into Criteria. Although Makotroid and MarioMayhem not far behind, and Amber a little bit behind that as well. And this is where the fun begins. Now there are enemies to deal with. French Lightning showing off a fun tech there, where if you press down when you run off a platform, Samus's hitbox gets a little bit shorter and she can just kind of run across gaps. Ooh, showing off the spicy behemoth climb. The climb is definitely one of the harder parts of the early game. A lot of folks will opt to do what we're seeing Makotroid and MarioMayhem do here, just do a chain of wall jumps up the right-hand wall. Even then, this is definitely a make-or-break part if you're getting the hang of using wall jumps. Ooh, Makotroid looks like he's opting to try and go for a little bit of a behemoth climb here, but having a little bit of trouble with those ledge grabs. Ooh, and Amber, unfortunately, having some trouble trying to also do the behemoth climb, but getting hit by the pirates at 49 health. That's a little bit dicey. She's in no danger, but you want to be having full health for the upcoming Bomb Chorizo fight, so you can get those guaranteed missile drops and finish him off as fast as possible. Speaking of the Bomb Chorizo, French Lightning is already there, and Mako and Mario will be there shortly. Here we go, we're going to be seeing French Lightning do 5 shots, then 7 missiles if everything goes correctly. Oh no, getting health bombed! That's going to slow him down. He doesn't want to see that. He's going to try to get 5 more shots. You want to do that in multiples of 5. Try to avoid the headless phase. Very nice. French Lightning having no trouble taking care of that, even with the health drops. Let's see how it goes for Mario and Mako. Mako at full health, so you're going to be seeing, oh no, accidentally picking up all the missile drops. That's not what you want to see. It's going to slow him down a little bit. Ooh, Mario having a pretty good phase there, and ooh, both of them in sync now. That made all the difference in the world. Now let's see how it goes for Amber. Ooh, trying to get the Bomb Chorizo to jump back, taking a hit, but getting good missile drops. Unfortunately, picking them all up by accident. Normally you want to pick up only a few. But things are still looking promising if she can just hit him with the missiles. Ooh, headless phase, but finishes him off. Everybody is through Bomb Chorizo. Gonna start heading down into Green Brinstar. French Lightning already made it past Terminator. Mario and Mako going through there, getting that first E-Tank. And it's Amber about the last one to try attempt this fun trick here called Alcatraz. Oh yes, very smooth. Everyone getting a nice, smooth Alcatraz escape. That's definitely one of the big challenges of learning this game early on. They're gonna be. You saw them all just kind of try to damage right through those pirates. There's a reason for that. They need 5 missiles to break open this door that you see French Lightning going through right now. Oh my god, the sync on Mario and Mako though. But yes, they want to be going in through that door because in there is this super missiles, early super missiles. This allows them to skip Spore Spawn, the boss that you never see in any category aside from memed categories like Spore Spawn %. Poor boss is so neglected we have to make a special category just so that we can see him at all. That's just tragic. Alright, Mako and Mario getting those super missiles. Amber not too far behind, coming down into Green Brinstar. Meanwhile, French Lightning already into Pink Brinstar here, about to enter the room we refer to as Big Pink. There's all sorts of stuff going on in this big room, but it doesn't matter. Gotta go down. Ooh, Amber unfortunately not quite getting the setup for the important trick there called a mock ball. You gotta jump through there, and then do a little hold down, then do a Hadoken when you land while holding jump, and you maintain that run speed into your morph ball, which lets you go under those gates. Very important trick. You might even be seeing it again in Norfair, depending on whether or not they go for early ice or not. Or I suppose late ice, rather. And the Charge Beam, always a very useful item, especially if any of them will decide that they want to go for X-Factor strats. Oh, French Lightning showing off some more stuff with Mock Ball there. Alright, Mako and Mario getting themselves that Charge Beam. Amber moving into Big Pink as well. All of them staying very close to each other, especially Mario and Mako. I can't get over this sync. Alright, ooh, French Lightning is actually not going... He's not going for Kraid first! Is he actually going for Fantoon first? Oh my god, what a madman! Oh, damage boosting into a ceiling flower! There's one you don't see too often. I'm sure he's feeling very proud of himself. Taking it slowly. Oh, nope. Doing a damage boost. Not even upset. Let me tell you, friends. French Lightning deciding to go for... Actually, no. Yeah. Deciding to go up there for Fantoon first is definitely a challenging move. We were expecting most of the runners to go for the intended order, which is Kraid, Fantoon, Dragon, then Ridley, because it's a lot safer. It's about 2 minutes slower, but it's so much safer, especially before you get into the sub-50 PBs. So French Lightning going for the much riskier Fantoon first is definitely something that surprises me. And here we see it already, Mako and Mario both heading into Kraid. The game wants you to have high jump, but we don't need high jump, we have wall jump. One of the great things about Super Metroid is once you get the hang of using high jump and all of Samus's movement tools, and you start moving through the rooms smoothly, it's so amazingly satisfying. Alright, so I'm going to try to keep track of two things now. Oh, it looks like Amber is going for Spazer. I actually did not see if Mario or Mako grabbed Spazer, but if they did, they grabbed the same thing. They did not. They did not grab Spazer. So I'm sure Sephi is sleeping a little bit easier tonight. Alright, now French Lightning is setting up for a complicated bomb jump here. It's a bit rough, but he gets it. Meanwhile, we're going to see Mario and Mako both try to get the Kraid quick kill. Going to try to get him to open his mouth and then shoot a bunch of supers into it before it closes again. Oh, Mako getting it. Mario getting it. Double Kraid quick kill. That's what we like to see. We don't call it the Prodigy tournament for nothing, folks. Amber heading into Kraid here as well, while Mario and Mako get the Various suit, and French Lightning heading down into Wrecked Ship. One E-Tank Fantoon is nothing to sneeze at. Fantoon is a gross, nasty, ghosty boy. We don't like him. He has 12 possible movement patterns on any given phase, and just does a bunch of damage when you don't have Various suit. So French Lightning has to be feeling very confident right now. Oh boy, this is going to be rough to keep an eye on while I keep track of everything else. Let me tell you something. So I expect he's going to be trying to set up for some... Oh, unfortunately, he does not get him to... There we go. I think he's probably going to be trying to set up for some Dopplers here. Yes, indeed. By staggering your run like that while you shoot missiles, you get more of them compressed closer together, do more damage before Fantoon disappears. Meanwhile, Amber... getting ready to take on Kraid here. Let's see if she can... Oh, no, unfortunately, getting that super a little bit too late. And Kraid closes his mouth. She's going to have to fight him the intended way. But that's okay. No problems here. Alright, Mario and Mako both heading down into Norfair for the first time. While French Lightning finishing off Fantoon real quick there. Looks like we had nothing to fear at all. He has turned his mad skills into ghost busting, because let's face it, busting must absolutely make him feel good. Meanwhile, Amber finishing off Kraid, ain't no thang, getting that Various suit. All four of our... Oh, actually, no. French Lightning marching to the beat of his own drummer, sticking with classic power suit, while the other three rocking that delightful orange. And Mario and Mako getting themselves some shiny new Reeboks, giving them a much higher jump, and also faster jumps. So now they're going to be heading off into the bubble area to pick up a few items, and then be heading their way up to Wrecked Ship. Alright, meanwhile, French Lightning grabbing himself that one super that everyone grabs. There's a couple of other things you can grab in Wrecked Ship if you're feeling a bit uncomfy, but given the fact that he just did a 1 E-Tank Fantoon, I don't think he's going to be going for anything excessive here. He's going to be going for the absolute minimum. Alright, the Kraid E-Tank, another one of those... Just eat along the way, grab it, no sense not grabbing it. Ooh, Mako having a little bit of trouble getting through Cathedral there. It's a little bit easy to fall into those gaps. Letting MarioMayhem pull into the lead somewhat here. I think my sound keeps moving around. Let's try this. Alright, Amber joining Mario and Mako in Norfair while Mario takes care of King Attack. No problem. Mako having a little bit of trouble getting the distance to wall jump, but he makes it that time. Doesn't he? Yeah, turns around, gives the king what he deserves. Both of them heading off to get Speed Booster. Still one of the most important items in the game. While French Lightning is going to take himself a little break and go bowling. Because what could be greater than golf with a bird? I'm pretty sure that's how the commercial goes. I always find this part interesting to see how many of them actually keep the run button on B or use a different button. Looks like Mario and Mako both keep the run button on B, the classic button. And French Lightning has finished bowling. Man, he even speedruns bowling. That's 10 frames in no time whatsoever. Just in time to get the gravity suit. The best color suit. Come at me. You know, MarioMayhem pulling a little bit ahead even further here. First to make it into the room before wave here. Gonna get themselves wave B. Might opt to skip this missile tank. Oh, I think he was trying to, but accidentally landed on it. Probably gonna might even opt to skip a missile tank later as a result. Mako just runs right into it. He wants those missiles. French Lightning going to be heading his way back down into Brinstar. And if I'm not mistaken, if he's going for the full challenge route, he's going to be going to Ridley next. But I think he might be opting to just do Phantoon first, just to put the fear into folks, and then just return to a more standard boss order. We'll see. I'll be curious to see what he does, because doing Ridley second is definitely challenging. Alright, Mario is finished grabbing his Norfair items. He's going to be heading on back up into Brinstar to head up to Phantoon. Might opt to stop and grab Ice Beam. It definitely makes dealing with all this stuff along the way easier. But it is also one of the first few things that tends to get cut when you're starting to shave your time down. So we'll see what Mario and Mako do. Oh, Amber, she puts run on Y. We have some unorthodox controller layouts here. You truly get it all in the Super Metroid Prodigy tournament. A little bit of everything, a taste of all the different ways you can run this game, and the best part is, all of them are absolutely valid. This game is just so incredibly flexible in what you can do. Put the time into the game to get good at it, and it will reward you, absolutely. And we're even starting to see that here in the above 50-minute bracket. Amber on her way to Wave Beam. Mario not getting the Alpha Spark. Oh, it looks like Mako's setting up for Alpha Spark. Let's see if he can get it. Yo! Oh, he bunks the door! So close! That's always the problem with horizontal Shine Sparks. It's a lot faster than you think, and even if the door's opening, if it's not all the way open, you'll still bonk into it. Which is one of the dangers if you're also trying to set up for a trick called Ocean Fly, which we may see, actually, from Mario and Mako's. It depends on how they're feeling, though, because Shine Sparking in this game does use up health, so they could try Ocean Fly to get to wreck ship faster, but it will definitely drain a fair bit more health to get across that super wide room. Oh, unfortunately, Mario having a lot of trouble here. That's the problem with skipping ice. You have to do a hero shot, shoot a shot, and then follow it up so that it breaks those blocks while you're still off screen. And there we go, Mario finally getting it. Mako still having trouble. Those rippers just very much like to get in your way. Oh, French Lightning skipping that missile on the way out of high jump. Still grabbing that energy tank, though. Alright, so I'll be curious to see what he does now. Is he going to... Okay, he's going for ice. Still not sure if he's going to be going back up to Crater, or if he's actually just going to be going right on down to Ridley. We will see. Alright, Mario getting themselves the first powerbomb tank. Mako right behind. Amber will be grabbing ice early, and in the meantime, she was showing off some real nice ledge grabs in that Norfair shaft. Alright, Mako actually opting to drop a powerbomb early so he can break open that door now rather than have to deal with it later. That's also the reason you saw French Lightning drop a powerbomb after the one that MarioMayhem's at now, and you'll probably see Mario and Mako both do the same thing. There we go. That kills the crabs, which are extremely damaging, and also opens the door, because that is a powerbomb door. Alright, French Lightning heading off to Bubble Mountain, start grabbing some of his Norfair items. We'll see where he goes after that. Meanwhile, MarioMayhem looks like he's set up for just a plain, simple horizontal Shine Spark through the moat, no problem. Looks like he's trying to set up a short charge to do the second half of Ocean Fly here. Speed Booster is a very, very useful tool, but only once you figure out the trick to it. If you hold down B, it increases your momentum, but ooh, Mako getting himself a little bit of that there, and Mario doing it as well. There we go. Getting across the ocean there. Both of them into wrecked ship. Well, French Lightning, no problem. King Cack Attack, who? Never heard of him. Mario and Mako on their way to the Funky Phantom. I'm gonna see how they take care of it. They have a few more tools than French Lightning did, so we might get to see some exciting strats, like maybe X Factor. Wouldn't that be something? X Factor definitely takes a lot of preparation. You have to have the patterns memorized to do it effectively. I'm not seeing either of them switch to power bombs, so I don't think they might not go for X Factor. We'll see. Oh, no, I was wrong. Mako getting for X Factor, and oh, he does not hit with all 4 bits. He only hits with 2 of them. Unfortunate. It looks like Mario going for those Dopplers. With good Dopplers, you can get a 2-cycle Phantoon, but it's very challenging. I'm expecting probably maybe a oh, he tried to go for that super for the killing blow, didn't quite get it. Probably going to be a 3-cycle here. Oh no, Mako's got to be careful. 31 energy. Oh no, he thought he had Phantoon finished off, hitting him with a super, but it didn't. If you hit Phantoon with a super and don't finish him off, you get this enrage pattern, which is very dangerous because the flames could very easily kill him, but more importantly, it wastes time. Thankfully, a pseudo screw attack will get you through it, but he's probably kicking himself a little bit. Meanwhile, Mario finishing it off. That super sends Phantoon packing back to wherever the heck it is that ghosts go when they're... Oh no, Mako! Mako, unfortunately, giving Phantoon a hug. Not like this. Alright, come on, Mako. Show us the gumption. Keep going. I believe. Meanwhile, the power is back on for Mario. Going to be heading back through wrecked ship, heading on up to Gravity Suit. We're going to see if he stops and grabs anything along the way. Amber, meanwhile, has gotten power bombs and is already back up in Criteria. We'll be following into wrecked ship momentarily. Oh, unfortunately, Mako has opted to forfeit. Oh, that's... You always hate to see a race end like that. And even with Kraid first, this game, especially some bosses like Phantoon, are just absolutely unforgiving. But that was a strong effort. Almost had Phantoon down, was keeping up real well with Mario. Well done, Mako. Well done. Ooh, Amber getting that shine spark across the ocean nice and quick there. Meanwhile, French Lightning making his way up into the elevator for Lower Norfair. Heading on down. I guess he is doing... He's doing it. He's doing PRKD, the madman. This should be interesting, because doing this particular boss order also makes the aptly named worst room in the game even worse than usual. So, we'll see how it goes for him. He's going to be setting up for a Pillar Spark here. Bit of a short charge, and he does not get it. So he's going to have to powerbomb his way. MarioMayhem about to enter bowling while Amber heads into Phantoon. I'm a little bit worried. Her health is probably a bit lower than she'd like. Oh, she gets a fast pattern. Really fast. Phantoon is just wants to be done with this, and I'm sure Amber does too. Okay, she's going for a very consistent 3-round strat here. 4 missiles and a charged shot will finish off Phantoon in... Actually, no. 4 missiles and a charged shot will finish Phantoon off in 4 rounds, guaranteed. 3 rounds if you can Doppler a super on the 3rd round. So we'll see what Amber opts to do. Meanwhile, we missed it. French Lightning went through the worst room in the game, no problem. He told me before the race that he was a little bit worried about that, but I think he may have just been joshing me, honestly. You know, Mario Mayhem showing that you do have style when you play this game. Purple suit. Stylin'. You can go for a night on the town with that. Alright, Amber having a little bit of trouble getting Phantoon to start flying around the room with his eye open. Unfortunately, though, her health's looking real good. Taking the time to farm as needed. Playing it safe with Phantoon. I can never begrudge anyone that. Phantoon is a real big jerk. Okay, with Phantoon's color, one more round will finish him off no matter what she decides to do here. So all she has to do is... Oh, dang it! There we go. Phantoon is done. Get out of here, you ghost. Nobody likes you. French Lightning attempting to do a trick called a Kago there through that spike platform. Not quite getting it. But he has to deal with the Iron Pirates now. Let's see how these go. Well, Iron Pirates, Steel Pirates. There's some kind of metal, okay? Weird crab metal. That's what I'm calling it. Weird crab metal pirates. But it doesn't matter because it's apparently weaker than super missiles and charge shots. So, there you go. Mystery solved. Alright, let's see. Amber's going to be going for this super missile here. Since she wasn't going for X Factor strats on Phantoon, we might see her go get the extra super missile to the right here. We'll see. Meanwhile, Mario Mayhem going to be on his way to Meridia. Alright, Amber opting not to go for the super tank or the E-tank. Understandable. It definitely is a pretty sizable time loss to get them. Must be feeling pretty good after that Phantoon, and honestly can't blame her. That was clean. And French Lightning about to face off against Ridley. Here we go. And since he didn't do Dragon first, he does not have Plasma. That's one of the downsides of this route. 20 charged Plasma would finish off Ridley, but without it, with just the Spazer, it's going to take a few more shots. He's going to have to do the dance with Ridley for just a while longer. Thankfully, once Ridley starts pogoing, we can definitely get him into a lockdown, but he still does a lot of damage, and French Lightning only has 2 E-tanks. You just gotta be careful for the swoops, and gotta be careful not to get hit by the tail or grabbed by Ridley. Ooh, he's taking a lot of damage. Meanwhile, Amber having no trouble with the attic, heading into bowling here. And Mario heading into the Botchwoon fight, setting up for a nice audio cue here. Actually, no, he was going for the visual cue. Unfortunately, does not hit with all the pieces of X Factor. So it's gonna have to work a little bit harder to send this worm out of here. Hopefully can finish him off soon. There we go. Oh my gosh, French Lightning, 22 health. Please don't do this. We got some serious beeping strats going on. He's having to beat... Oh, he gets hit by the tail! Oh no, French Lightning! Oh gosh. Mako, if you're watching, here's your chance. Unforfeit! Unforfeit! Alright. Alright. Ooh, Mario doing a fun trick with the after images there. When you Shine Spark, the after images do damage, killing these bugs in the pit there so you can refill on ammo. Not a bad way to do it if you're not... Ooh, gets the short charge. Is he going to go for the full halfie? Not going for just the regular halfie. Understandable. Full halfie is an extremely challenging trick. Oh, I think Amber's deliberating on getting that missile tank, opting to get it on the return. You can never have too much ammunition. Alright, so we're going to see now, how does Mario Mayhem decide to take on Dragon? There are a few things he could opt to do. Is he going to Shine Spark? Is he going to go for the classic missiles right in the belly? Don't know. We'll just have to see. Oh, maybe he's feeling extra spicy and is going to go for an X Factor on top of it? Are we going to get some X Factor action? Alright, Amber making it back into Red Brinstar in the interim. Going to take it nice and slow through the hellway here. Ooh, MarioMayhem showing off some X Factor and Shine Sparks. Oh, don't want to get grabbed by the goop. Oh, doesn't get grabbed by the goop, but goop sparks. Just can't avoid the goop some days. All right, doing real well here. Thankfully, as long as Dragon doesn't turn bright red, she doesn't start moving at 1,000 miles per hour here, so I think Mario's also going to hopefully try to finish Dragon off with a Shine Spark to get the blue suit. Allow him to do the reverse halfie. We'll see if he can pull that off. He might just opt to finish Dragon off just to save the time. We'll see. Okay, with the goop phase, I think he might opt to go for... Oh, actually, he's under 150 health. With health that low, you don't want to risk it. You could get damage glitched. So he just finishes Dragon off with supers. Shrimp appetizers for everybody, folks. Get your cocktail sauce ready. Do a little bit of those fun damage boost, heading off to grab the space jump. Which I'm pretty sure is French Lightning's least favorite power-up, because he skips it in rando every time. Alright, Amber into Meridia now, showing off that diagonal spark there through, I think that room is Mount Everest. Fun fact, pretty much every single room in the game has a name. Not an official name, obviously, but, you know, just names that the community has just kind of come up with them all. I still have trouble remembering some of them. There's just so many names. So many names. MarioMayhem having just space jump his way back across this room here. Ooh! Meanwhile, French Lightning having a slightly less than optimal Bomb Teresa, but still having a very clean fight. Going to be heading his way back to Green Brinstar here. Meanwhile, Amber is not setting up for X Factor strats. Looks like she's just going to be using charge shots to deal with Batwoon. Combo of charge shots and super missiles will get the job done, no problem. But it's definitely going to be a bit time-consuming, especially if she can't finish him off before he starts moving super-duper fast. Makes him a lot harder to hit. Alright, MarioMayhem, he knows what's good. He is going for the big boy toys here, the Plasma Beam. Because you know how the Chozo are. It's like, hey, we have this cool beam called the Spazer. It shoots 3 beams. And the other bird says, hey, that's pretty cool. But now imagine if it only shot 2 beams. The other one says, you bird dingus, 3 is more than 2. Yeah, says the second bird. But what do the beams go through enemies? Ooh, says the first bird. And thus the Plasma Beam was born. It is a very powerful weapon. Making short work of the red pirates. And charged plasma shots do more damage than all sorts of any other beam combination. They will definitely make Ridley and Mother Brain much faster. Alright, Mario with Plasma in hand, going to be heading on back down to the bottom of Meridia, so he can make his way to Lower Norfair. Meanwhile, Amber is, unfortunately bonking the door. Not going to be able to get the halfie with that. Just going to have to get across Coliseum the old-fashioned way. You know, by jumping off of single walls, and yeah. You mean this isn't how you get around rooms? I mean, it's not how I get around rooms, but I'm pretty sure at least somebody does this. Mario having some fun with space jump there. Underwater plus these sand waterfalls that push you down just makes using space jump an absolute joy. Meanwhile, Amber getting hugged by the Makotroids. No problem. Heading into Dragon. Let's see what Amber's got for us here. Is she going to give us some X Factor? Is she going to give us some short charge Shine Sparks? We're just going to go for the ammo route. We will see in a moment. Meanwhile, French Lightning getting himself a charge beam. Whoops. That's not the button I wanted. There we go. Hope y'all like them sweet, sweet boss tunes. And Shine Spark right through Dragon's face. Normally you want to be aiming for the gap right between the Dragon's face and chest so you can hit 2 hitboxes with the Shine Spark, but just hitting Dragon at all is preferable. Alright, now MarioMayhem getting that Ice Beam now. On the way down to Lower Norfair. French Lightning having a much better time of the Hellway this time, not damage boosting into the uh-oh! Keep jumping, Amber! Don't let her hug you! You do not want to get hugged by Dragon. Dragon does not give good hugs. Looks like MarioMayhem's setting up for a... setting up for Mock Ball here. So he doesn't have to bomb the ceiling. Definitely easier to do. Amber has Dragon down to red. Let's see. She still has over 150 energy. She might opt to go for the Shine Spark kill to get Blue Suit. And gets it. Very nice. Very, very nice. Now with Blue Suit, couple things here. She can't press run because if she does, it'll activate the Shine Charge mode. But with this, she essentially is a walking, talking Shine Charge. This will enable her to do the reverse halfie. You're gonna see this happen in a moment when she gets to the upper door in the next room. You know, MarioMayhem taking a few lava dips there. No big deal because gravity suit, but probably not too happy about that doing so. Not what one would call optimal movement. Meanwhile, French Lightning, unfortunately, getting acquainted with his least favorite corner of the moat. The bomb jump is a bit finicky sometimes, and if it doesn't go well... And here we go. Oh! No, a little bit too high! Does not get the reverse halfie! Oh! Oh gosh, you don't like to see... you don't want to see that. It's like, yeah, Blue Suit, give us the reverse halfie, and then, dang it. Stupid, low-hanging ceiling bits. Just have to rain on our parade like that. What a jerk. Alright. French Lightning not being deterred in the slightest by what happened, going for the same boss order, doing that PRKD life. MarioMayhem not getting the short charge for Pillar Spark, so just going through power bombs and the worst room in the game. Let's see how he handles it. With Ice Beam, it's definitely easier. These pirates are no match for charged Ice Plasma. Still can be a rough room, but no problem for Mario. And with Space Jump, you can also get through this room a bit more easily. Oh, interesting. Opting to do a wall jump into Space Jump instead of just kind of sticking to the ceiling like you often see. Oh. And Amber, meanwhile, freezing a pancake, the opposite of what you would normally do with cooking pancakes, because it makes it a little bit easier to get up to plasma. And French Lightning dealing with Phantoon here, meanwhile. Health looking a fair bit better than the last time. And there we go, hitting him with the super while he flies off, but it was still the killing blow, so no problem, no enrage. Phantoon is done again. We still managed to get ourselves 4 quality Phantoon kills here today, and that just warms my heart. Alright, MarioMayhem goes for the Kago there, unfortunately. There we go! Gets the Kago, goes through that spike platform. Now let's see how he handles the Metal Pirates. The Crab Metal Pirates. Going for some charge shots, 2 charged plasma shots, one of them on the diagonal for maximum frames. No problem. Crab Metal is no match. Amber, now armed with plasma, is on her way down to Lower Norfair. And she does not have to stop and grab the Ice Beam either because she already has it. So that's one less thing to worry about. Rodney's days are numbered. And here we go, MarioMayhem facing off against Ridley with charged Ice Plasma, 20 shots. 20 shots, and Ridley is donezo. All he's gotta do is manage the dance. Looking good, looking good. Keep him pogoing. Oh, flying up. Keep standing off to the far left here. Ridley is just bouncing there, angry. Curses, why didn't I make this wall a little bit more left? I could hit this jerk. Nope. Samus is taking advantage of this. Gonna give you a hard time. It's looking good, it's looking good. Going for the hero shot to get the extra hits there. Save some time. And there we go! MarioMayhem has finished off Ridley. Look at him explode. Is he going to go for the Ridley E-Tank? It looks like he isn't, so he's satisfied with 4 E-Tanks. Going to be heading on up to Turian. That's right, MarioMayhem has finished off all 4 bosses on his way out now. You know, French Lightning getting a second round of bowling in. He had so much fun the first time. He thinks he can improve his score. Almost finished on a turkey. Unfortunately, getting the 7-10 split on the 9th ball, on the second ball of the 10th frame. So no turkey in the 10th frame. Alright, MarioMayhem. Oh, I was hoping we might get to see a little bit of speedball action there, but no such luck. Emo, French Lightning, making sure that all 3 of our runners here are coordinated. This is the most stylish channel on Twitch.tv. Don't fight me, you know I'm right. MarioMayhem still has to deal with the key hunters. These red fiends do... Ooh! Even with Gravity Suit, they do so much damage. They are one of the most damaging normal enemies in the game. And he still has to deal with the 3 Musketeers in an upcoming room. He does not want to take a lot of damage from them. They can help it, but they're not easy to dodge. Alright, Amber into Lower Norfair. There's that delightful tune we all know and love. Is she going to be setting up... Okay, I thought she might be trying to set up for the short charge. Nope, just getting a nice running start. Gonna powerbomb those pillars, no problem. 2 power bombs, done. Ooh, MarioMayhem makes it through the 3 Musketeers room, but takes a couple of hits. Now down to 176 energy. While Amber heads into the worst room in the game. Looks like she's taking it safe to avoid losing more health. Unfortunately, at this point, there really is no convenient place to get quick health, aside from just farming. Unless you want to go try to get the Firefly E-Tank, but that's a pretty sizable detour. Just playing it safe, get through the worst room in the game. Not a bad way to do it. We don't call it the worst room in the game because we think it's funny. We call it that because it is a very challenging room in any percent. Alright, MarioMayhem almost out of Norfair, just has to get up this vertical shaft. Oh! I was mistaken. Amber is in fact opting to go get the Firefly E-Tank. Right before Ridley is not a bad spot to grab an E-Tank, getting yourself a much-needed health refill and a bit of safety, especially if you're having some trouble with dealing with Ridley, because, let me tell you, MarioMayhem made it look pretty easy, but the Ridley dance ain't easy. Alright, so MarioMayhem just taking a bit of a detour through Meridia here. This is actually faster for getting back up to the Turian entrance than going up through Brinstar. Ooh, Amber's showing off some fun tricks there. If you shoot an enemy, while it's taking damage, you can just go right through its hitbox. And MarioMayhem back in Brinstar, while FrenchlightningJohn gets himself another pair of Reeboks here. Alright. Amber having that 1 powerbomb, thankfully. You want to have the 1 powerbomb here, otherwise you gotta go to the left and grab the powerbombs of shame. Looks like she's, rather than trying to go a little bit faster with the KO, she's just taking it easy on health. Understandable. If you're going for that 5th energy tank at the Firefly room, you're probably going to be wanting to play it a little bit safer on health here. Alright, looks like she's going to be going for Charge Beam strats. The double down shot. Nice and consistent. There we go. Crab Metal Pirates, done like dinner. MarioMayhem just crashing through the Terminator like a Ford Expedition through the wall of your house. And first to make it to the Golden 5. I don't care what anyone says, the 5th Golden is the one that was inside us all along, because whenever Runner is playing Super Metroid, we are all with them in spirit. Alright, time for Ridley again. Oh gosh, Ridley just wants the hugs. Why? Alright, so Amber trying to get under the tail, set him up for the left-facing pogo. That's what you want. Unfortunately, having some trouble getting grabbed. This is the danger with Ridley. If you can't get him to cooperate, he just flies around, just starts smacking you, and you take a lot of damage. Even with Gravity Suit, Ridley is no joke. And especially with lower health you see at any percent. Alright, and the statues have fallen. MarioMayhem heading down into Turian, where, believe it or not, there are actually Metroids in this game. Although the title is to be believed, these are actually Super Metroids. I mean, look at that Metroid. Doesn't it just scream super to you? Well, I mean, hitting with a super missile just kind of... a super missile deals with a super Metroid. I mean, that just makes sense. This is the way of the world. You know, ooh! Amber, please be careful. Oh, no! She's gotta be careful. 2 hits and Ridley has... Oh, no! She's gotta be careful, because even if she can finish him off... Oh, no! The worst case scenario. Unfortunately for Amber, even if she finishes off Ridley and his health is at 0, if he hits her before he grabs her for the death animation, this happens. Oh, no. Oh, you never like to see that. And unfortunately, Amber has opted to forfeit as well. But dang it, that was a strong showing, Amber. Well played, well played. Definitely looking forward to seeing what you got for us in your next round. Meanwhile, MarioMayhem trying to get the baby skip. Unfortunately, the baby just wanted the hugs a little bit too badly. Super Metroid is a very friendly game. Everyone just wants hugs. Unfortunately, Samus was raised by birds, and birds do not know how to give hugs. She only knows how to shoot things with her arm. Meanwhile, French Lightning getting himself a wave beam, heading on back over. Unfortunately, we cannot use MarioMayhem's audio. We're having a little bit of trouble with the audio earlier, so we're just going to have to make do with French Lightning's, even though he is a little bit behind after that restart. Because that's the thing, though. Even though Mako did, in fact, forfeit, French Lightning still has to finish the race in order for his victory to count. Let's see if he can have some better luck in Lower Norfair this time. Alright, meanwhile, MarioMayhem heading into the Mother Brain room. He's going to be setting up for a trick here called Zebetite Skip. And he gets it, no problem, making that look easy, saving himself quite a few missiles. And he has just enough to break Mother Brain's tank and send her into the true final fight here. And just like that. Now again, like with Ridley, because MarioMayhem has the Charge Plasma combo, Mother Brain is not going to be too difficult here. He just has to make sure not to take too much damage, because the Rainbow Beam does over 300 damage. Although, I didn't actually see if MarioMayhem deactivated his Various suit. Doing that makes the Rainbow Beam do more damage, but if you're worried about health, you can leave it on. Although I also don't expect MarioMayhem to be going for stand-up glitch. Stand-up glitch is faster, but it's definitely bears the risk of causing the game to more or less freeze. Alright, there we go. MarioMayhem is done, getting his health down, so he doesn't have to get a second Rainbow Beam. That was optimal. Only one Ketchup Beam. And here we go. Super Metroid, of course, being a very inclusive game. But don't look now. Here comes the baby. Yes, this is, in fact, that baby. Whenever anyone talks about the baby, they are talking about this specific Metroid. That is your fact you already probably knew for the day. Don't say I never taught you anything. Ooh, French Lightning showing off some cool Shine Spark strats using the after images to kill 2 Key Hunters. Opting to play it a little bit safer, though. Key Hunters do so much damage. Oh, and he's taking the safety save, playing it smart. Because he could restart the run again. But I'm sure he has places to go and things, whatever a French Lightning does. I suppose flash through the sky in France. I mean, it only makes sense. Oh no, MarioMayhem, what are you doing? You must protect the baby! The baby doesn't like onion rings! Oh no. But that's okay, that scripted section is done. Now MarioMayhem just has to finish off Mother Brain 3 with the Hyper Beam here. Man, I love this song. Mother Brain does too. Look at her head bopping to it. I'm sure she would be more than happy to share her Spotify mixes with you, Samus, if you just stopped shooting. Well, now you'll just never know. Now you'll just never know. Meanwhile, more dead metal pirates, which always puts a smile on my face. I don't know about you. But he's coming back for the rematch. Gonna give Ridley the what force, show him, hey, last time, you just got lucky. Let me show you what really happens when you mess with the French Lightning John. But MarioMayhem, what's going on here? There's a timer on the screen. Didn't we have one of those earlier? Yes, we did, but this is the true final timer. Just has to make his way off the planet. Let's see how this goes. Making it through nice and clean so far. No problems whatsoever. Mario did not do Moonfall earlier, so I don't expect him to do a Moonfall here. Alright, meanwhile, here we go. It's time for the Shouty Boy. Not quite as shouty as in the Game Boy Advance Metroids, but he still tries, dang it. Listen to him. He wants to be heard. So far, so good. French Lightning getting really good patterns and locking him into that pogo. MarioMayhem not opting to save the animals. My fusion speedrunning heart hurts a little bit, but I understand. I don't begrudge people that. And with that, MarioMayhem is done with an official SRL time of 53 minutes and 36 seconds, winning the race against Amber24. This first week of the Prodigy tournament has been a brutal one. Meanwhile, French Lightning still working on that Ridley fight. Charged Phaser just doesn't do anywhere near as much damage as Charged Plasma, but he's whipping out the supers. Probably doesn't want to have to spend any more time here than he has to, because, say what you want about this song, it does kind of drag after a while. Alright, no more supers, just charge shots now. And he gets grabbed, but oh, Ridley wasn't done yet. There he is! There he is! Get out of here, you shouty lizard! We told you to use your indoor voice, and this is what happens. French Lightning grabbing himself the Ridley E-Tank. He does not have enough health to survive the Rainbow Beam right now, so he needs it. Now he's just going to be making his way back out of Lower Norfair. There are some cool movement tricks you can do getting out of here, so we'll see if he opts to do any of them. Oh. Switching it to Pure Wave with Charge. Now, when I see this, my brain says, oh, we're going to get some X Factors, so we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Because just turning off the Ice Beam to kill things faster, I get it. But turning off Ice and Spazer, you're setting up for an X Factor. Oh, opting to kill the Metal Pirates again, putting another smile on my face. Well, half a smile on my face. I'm like the Mona Lisa, except more beautiful. You can't see me, but you'll have to take my word for it. Don't worry. My portrait is appearing in the Louvre next week. Right there in the janitor's closet next to the mop bucket. So let's see if MarioMayhem wants to possibly pop in and say a few words. I'll keep my eye on that. He hasn't shown up yet, but he should have gotten the notification that he can pop in if he would like. Mako and Amber did not opt to take that chance. Obviously, anyone who's in the race has an opportunity to come in here and share their thoughts with us. Because it's always fun to hear what's going through a racer's mind and a run, regardless of how it turns out. Because goodness knows, Super Metroid is a speedrun of mindset as well as anything else. Because as soon as a change in your mindset can drastically alter how you move through rooms and how things go. This is definitely a challenging speedrun. Oh! French Lightning trying to get up and over the Three Musketeers, unfortunately taking a couple of hits. 107 energy, lower than he would like to see. And he still has to deal with Dragon and Kraid, because this is PRKD, as it is known. Alright, I think he stopped there for a moment, maybe to recollect his thoughts. Oh, MarioMayhem is going to be popping in here momentarily, and MarioMayhem, congratulations!
Thank you, sir.
You showed off some real nice tricks there. How do you feel about your run?
I felt pretty okay. It wasn't until after I got past Fantoon where I really started shaking. It was definitely like I just have the shakes. You know, in a race setting, it's always nerve-wracking, just depending on how you do, and it feels good to get things correctly and just to be able to play as you want.
Yeah, definitely. And you were playing very well there. So you got the Kraid quick kill, you took care of Fantoon without too much trouble. I mean, so is there anything in particular that felt extra special good for you there? Anything you were especially proud of?
Lower Norfair was pretty alright. It's always good to have a good Lower North. I had pretty good items after Ridley, and that was able to get me to get all the way through just with ease. I don't have too much issue with key hunters, but they can be a bit of a pain.
Yeah, it looks like the Three Musketeers knocked you around a bit there.
Yeah, they did. Their positioning was a little odd, but it's alright. But I had to also farm those guys just before key hunters just to get power bombed. That's like my only issue with ammo count.
Yeah, it's always one of the dangers of any percentage, just keeping track of ammo.
Yeah, for sure.
So this puts you in the elite 1-win bracket, tied with first place. So how does this make you feel? What are you going to do to prepare for your next race to hopefully maintain this staggering position?
I kind of thought about maybe picking up some new things, but I think my goal for this tournament is just to continue with what I got. I'm really happy with having just under 53 time as a PB. I'm really happy with it, and I know I can improve, maybe add some new strats, but I think I'm going to try and stick to just trying to maintain my current strats and working with it just because I'm comfortable with it.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a solid strat, because goodness knows that even some of those strats that are debatably less optimal, you can still push them really, really far in this game.
For sure.
For one, I'm out of questions. Is there anything else you want to add? Any words of wisdom or any messages for your fans out there in Speed Gaming chat?
Thank you all for coming by and watching. Sad to see what happened to Amber, but Ridley could be a jerk. It happens. And GG's to Amber.
Absolutely. She put on a great run for us. Ridley just decided to say no. I hate that guy.
Yeah, for sure. He could be a jerk.
Yeah. Well, that is all I got. Again, congratulations, MarioMayhem. Great race. And we look forward to seeing what you bring for us next week.
Yeah, thank you for having me, Lex.
So at this point, French Lightning is making his way through Meridia. He unfortunately also took a death to Ridley, but he's been making his way through. I'm surprised that aside from taking one safety save before Ridley, he has not changed his route, or is he much at all. Oh, he's going for the full halfie. He's going for the full halfie. Ooh, he gets it! Oh, he gets it. Oh, and is he going to be taking another safety save here? Playing it extra safe. That's real smart. I will be curious to see what he tries to do for Dragon here. He did turn off all beams but waves, so I expect to see the Shine Spark X Factor combo here to start off. Fortunately, you have some time to kill here, because Dragon is nothing if not a conscientious mother. She makes sure her children are gone from the battlefield before she comes out here and brings the pain. And hits with 3 of the X Factor bits. Whatever you want to call them, I don't know, I'm not sure what the official name is. Doesn't quite connect with that second Shine Spark. Oh, gets grabbed by the goop! Don't let her hug you! Okay. Avoided that, but he's taken a lot of damage. Ooh, French Lightning. He's got one more Shine Spark in him. He doesn't want to worry about getting damage glitched, but he gets it. Takes a fair bit of damage from that, though, but makes it out with blue suit. Oh, he's going for Spike Suit! Oh, he gets the Spike Suit! Look at this guy, showing off these fancy tricks, and... Is he going to skip? Okay. Oh, he is! Like I said, French Lightning does not like space jump, so he says, get that garbage out of here. I don't even need it. And he got spikes, so you're going to see a real cool trick here. It's like blue suit, but you can actually run, and then just suddenly, bam, reverse halfie. I haven't had a chance to go through every single person in the lineup, but French Lightning is among the stronger runners in this tournament, by my estimation. He's been playing very well using these complicated strats, although that death to Ridley, though. I will definitely be curious to hear his thoughts on that one after this race. But Dragon is finished. He just has to make his way back up to Turian, and he can put this game to bed. And he would be able to put the baby to bed, but he can't, because Mother Brain kills it. She's not a very good mother, as it turns out. Not stopping to say hello to the fish. Right now, Sephi is somewhere crying, but that's okay. At least he didn't kill the fish, because fish are friends, not food. Stopping to farm a little bit. Unless he decides to take a refill at the ship in a save, which he might, it wouldn't surprise me. He's going to have to be careful in Turian, because the Metroids do a lot of damage. They drain your health faster than acid does, so you don't want to just be getting hugged by the Metroids. They will end your run. So let's see what he does. Is he going to head straight to Turian, or is he going to take a refill and a save at the ship? Alright. He says, I'll see you in a bit, ship. I gotta take care of some business first. Some French lightning business. Ooh, speedball! Unfortunately, not quite making it all the way. Oh, he's gonna give it to me anyway! Ooh! French lightning knows what I like to see. Unfortunately, the mushroom did not want to see him go crashing through those waivers with speed boosters, so that's okay. Still not going to be changing his beams just yet. Wants to kill these pirates first, but he's definitely going to need the ice beam. You can't kill the Metroids without it unless you want to use a bunch of power bombs, and he does not have enough to deal with all the Metroids, especially not with this much health. And here we are at the Golden Boys. Actually, I'm sorry, that's not correct, because Dragon is not a boy. So at the golden statues. I also thought it was kind of interesting that when the gems go out, their faces all get just a little bit sadder. Except for Fantoon, because Fantoon doesn't really have a face. And I get the feeling that Fantoon's sad face would just still make him look like a jerk. Because Fantoon's a jerk and I hate him. Gosh, I have a lot of animosity toward the bosses in this game. I think French Lightning might be setting up for a little bit of a moonfall here. He is. Doesn't really do much, it's not that long of a fall, but it looks cool. And anything worth doing in a Super Metroid speedrun is worth doing with panache. Here we are. Your pot is boiling over, because it is time for Turian. I'm still not entirely sure what kind of instrumentation they were trying to use here. Oh, he's getting grabbed by the Metroids! Gets him off, though, but he takes a lot of damage there. Should still be fine, though. With over 2 E-tanks, should be fine. Although he might opt to take the refill after Baby. I'm not sure if he's going to go for Baby Skip or not. We'll see. This room... Oh, he's going for the Fast Rat? Oh... Opts to stop and grab the health there. Understandable. Trying to go for this much health, I suspect he is definitely going to be trying for Baby Skip. Because if he weren't, then he would not need to worry about getting health before then. Alright, Metroids are done. Now it's just time for the Babby. Ooh, that Sidehopper wanted to come through the door too. Unfortunately, this is a person door, Mr. Sidehopper. You can't come through it. That's a hungry baby. Here he is, my beautiful boy. And he's going for it. He's going to try to get the baby stuck in a counterclockwise pattern while he shoots out. And he gets it. Baby skip complete. Nicely done, French Lightning. It doesn't... You might think it wouldn't be that difficult to get the baby stuck in that, you know, in that rotating pattern. It's surprisingly difficult, because sometimes if you don't do it quite right, the baby just kind of does a 90-degree turn and just grabs you. And French Lightning taking a save at the final save point in the game, right before the Mother Brain Room. He's made it this far. He does not want to have to go back. Just moments away from the MB fight here. Ooh, setting up and getting a real quick Zebetite skip. Don't want to deal with those red tube things. And he's got plenty of ammo. He just has to pump some missiles into Mother Brain, and we're moving on. Now, it's going to be a little bit longer for him than it was for MarioMayhem. He does not have plasma, so he's going to have to deal with multiple catch-up beams. I didn't have a chance to mention it, but Mother Brain does, in fact, run a restaurant out of this room. You don't believe me? Just take a look at what she throws at you. That is a scandalized scream. You look hungry. Who's been feeding you? I will not accept it. Take these onion rings and this linguine. All the food you could ever want. Unfortunately, it is very, very high in calories. So high in calories that it actually hurts. We're going to be going through a few more moments of beamery here because Charged Spazer just doesn't have that oomph. Thankfully, French Lightning doing a great job of dodging everything Mother Brain is throwing at him. No, none of that. I'm on a diet. You get that away from me. You wouldn't happen to have a kale salad, would you? No. No, she doesn't. And there's some ketchup. Here's what I think of your salad. More ketchup. You don't want to get hit by that. If you were to get hit by that... Ooh! Doesn't want to drop below 350 here. And he's got it. Mother Brain 2 complete. Now he just gets hit by the rainbow beam, and we play the waiting game. Now let's see if he's going to go for stand-up glitch. French Lightning might go for it. Okay, he's not. He's just going to take a knee, take a breather here, let the babby do its thing. The baby absolutely wants everything Mother Brain is serving and will remove it directly from her head. I don't think that's how cooking actually works, but the Metroid don't care. The Metroid just wants the food. I gotta imagine it doesn't feel very good to have those teeth gnawing on you like that. Yet here we are. Is this just like gentle gnawing? I don't know. I don't understand these things. I feel like we need a game to fill it in. Actually, no, wait, no. We don't need any games to fill things in. Last time we asked for that, we got Other M. Cool speed game. Story leaves a lot to be desired. Unfortunately, we're going to have to see the baby bite it again, but that's okay, because French Lightning knows how to deal with bad mothers. Here we go, dramatic music and some head bopping. Get out of here, Mother Brain. You know, there's a Symphony of the Night Dracula joke here somewhere, but I just completely blanked out on the dialogue for it right now. But it doesn't matter, because Mother Brain is just done. She's done. Get out of here. Only one thing remains. French Lightning has to make his way off the planet because space pirates are nothing if not overly dramatic. They said, hey, let's plant a bomb to destroy the base if something goes wrong. And they planted a bomb all right. but it's got a bit more of a yield than they actually needed. Oh boy. Making his way out of here, no problem. Climbing on up. I think we might even see a little bit of a moonfall here from French Lightning. There it is. Down he goes at the speed of sound. Oops. I'm a little bit of trouble with them wall jumps. No problem, he's got plenty of time. Very, very generous time window for escape. Gets the behemoth spark, making his way up. Back up to the parlor where they're now having a delightful disco dance party here. And, ooh, French Lightning, knowing what I like to see, saving the animals. You can't see it, but I'm making a heart with my hands. Look at them, all four of them friend-shaped. And with that, all that remains is to touch down on the ship, and he will be done. And there we go. French Lightning is the winner of his race with Makotroid with an official SRL time of 1 hour, 16 minutes, and 5 seconds. GG's to French Lightning John. Now, we have a few... Whoopsie doopsie. We lost the restream bot for a moment there. The restream bot is playing peekaboo. Don't worry. I'm not going anywhere just yet. You would Restream bot, stop! I'm sorry I said bad things. Let's see if French Lightning wants to say a few words. You should be getting pinged momentarily by the bot, and he might make an appearance. Here he comes. French Lightning John, congratulations and GG's.
Thank you for the GG, Crunchy.
You weren't joking when you said earlier you're going for that PRKD.
No, I was not joking. I'm a PRKD runner, so I will go for PRKD.
I mean, that makes sense. Just I thought you were. Part of me was thinking, nah, he's got it's maybe in jest, but no. Go big or go home.
Yeah, I did practice a lot for this route. I put a lot of months of practice, and then I did a lot of run before I was able to save time with it. So since I'm somewhat consistent with I was like, yes, let's go do it for the tournament. We need to showcase this route for the Prodigy tournament.
Oh yeah, absolutely. We're gonna be seeing a lot more of the traditional KP DRs, so it's nice to see the speedy route a little bit as well.
Oh yeah.
And you certainly delivered on that, although unfortunate what happened at Ridley there.
Yeah, I did panic. I did everything wrong, and I was panicking, so I died. I should put a save to put my mind at ease, though.
Yeah, definitely. I was actually, pardon me, part of me was kind of hoping that Mako was going to when you died, he was going to unforfeit. We'd have a race again, but I guess he had checked out there. But you put on a great run. You showed off some great strats and had a good time. How'd you feel about your performance? Well, we're gonna put Ridley aside. Putting that aside, how'd you feel about everything else in your run?
Everything else was really good. I find was about to nail a lot of the R strat. Only worst in the game since I was not able to get fast pedal. I didn't wanted to risk it, so I killed all of the pirates there in the bottom portion of the boss room in the game just to be safe. But else, I went for everything, so I did get it. I got the Shine Spark kill, the Key Hunters, I got the full Alfie, the baby skip. Even my second Reality fight was really good. Everything went basically perfect.
Excellent. Feels really good when things go according to plan, doesn't it?
Yeah. And I was so happy to be able to show the spike suit also.
Yes, I was so happy about it. Like, he's going for spike suit. He got the spike suit.
Oh, yeah.
Spike suit and the reverse happy. That was real nice. That made me very happy.
Yeah, that was so cool.
Yeah, because that's what 2 frame perfect inputs or 3.
It's double frame perfect inputs.
Yeah,
you need to get the first input need to be perfect, or else if you get the second frame perfect input, if you get the bad frame, you good spark. And the same, if you get the first frame perfect, you have 2 frames to do it. One is the wrong frame, which will make you good spark. So all in all, it's double frame perfect to be able to get the spike suit in, not coop.
But you did it. You did it. So this puts you at 1-0. It puts you tied for first right now in the Swiss rounds. So what are you going to be doing to prepare for your race next week?
I would practice a lot of PRKDA. That really fun. I need to practice this and Western the games. Those are the 2 things I need to practice the most. As really fight, I need to learn to not panic. So the more I practice that fight, the more consistent I am, the more at ease I will be with that fight. The better it will be.
All right, excellent, excellent. Now we got time for you got some final remarks because we got to get ready to hand it off here in a moment.
No final remarks except for thank you everybody for watching this race, and GG to Mako. Was sad that Fentune did kill him, but you did good. You did your best. GG, man.
Absolutely, GG's to all 4 of our runners. If you haven't already done so, give them all a follow. They are great folks. And French Lightning, again, congratulations. And for those of you who want to see some more stuff, we have coming up here in just 5 minutes a little bit of that Zelda 1 randomizer action, so be sure to stick around for that. The fun never stops on Speed Gaming. But I've been Crunchy Lex with my eyes very tired now, so thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll see you next mission.